All right. Back at it after a little break. Now we can move this over. Like I wanted to do. Oops. Fine. You can harvest this now. Don't clap in my face. Now I can work on this a little better. Oh. Just imagine picking it up perfectly and putting it back down. This is how it works. There's still so much room for cabbages. And I might cut it in half. We might not need that much. I know we still got to grow a lot later on, but we might not need as much as I'm doing. Or we might need to make room for something else. Looks delish. I know you want some, but I want to cook some. Oh, Splurt, I have seen improvements to my village are proceeding apace. And your skills as a builder are improving. Likewise, wonderful work, lad. As builder-in-chief of our humble home, it falls to you, young man, to inspire us by ringing the great bell once more. Have you had the power already? We need to gather more gratitude. Should you fulfill our requests, build beautiful new buildings for us, and use fields and all that, we'll be happy. Must be sometimes bother to gather all that gratitude. Well, I hear something interesting might happen if you give the builder's bell a short, sharp spike. Give it a try. See for yourself. You dragged me against my will. You forced me to toil your fields. I am a devout follower of the children of Hargon. Can't you understand that this is a living hell for me? Wise and powerful master of destruction, please have mercy unto your wayward children. What? What do you mean I looked like I was having fun while I was tilling the field? Speak for yourself, you builder. In fact, if you love building so much, builder, why don't you go ahead and build us a barn, huh? You don't even have one of the bare necessities. You need a chest, haystack, a farming tool, rope, firewood, pot. Yeah, and it's got to be in a small room. I mean, we can put it in here after I've cleaned this up, but, you wanted rope? I got rope. You want a chest? I got you a chest. This poor land is never going to get used that much. We have so much that they're still trying to do. Light the fire. Hey, stack. Ah. This. And firewood. Oh, bread. Delicious bread. Where's this go? Oh yeah, it's a fork. That's what it is. Okay. I have to expand just a little bit. Fine. I knew this would be a little small. Ah. They're getting to work. Also, this. More flooring. What's the button to rotate these things in my hand? There it is. Not that it matters, I just wanted to remember. Go. Here. You know what? Yeah, we can cover this. That's a small barn. Oh my god, wow. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so delicious. Left it all over. They spew this shit everywhere. You can now raise the base level. Ring. Feel the power flowing through your loins. You become more skilled at tilling the fields and become capable crop waterers. Oh, more people. There's not enough room for you. Population just got a little bigger. I don't have any more beds. Find somewhere else to sleep. Sleep in the barn. Gotta make an inn. Like, anyone want an inn? So it worked again. Ring the builder's bell, and it made everyone better at building. Towel rails, cloth sacks, and sacks of wheat. Wonderful inventions, all. They'll be valuable. Time all the Beldron, the farmers from far and wide. With new furniture and new farmers, we'll be able to make it even better. Go on, give our new guests a warm welcome. Well, mercy me, what in the world's going on here? Oh my, a builder, you say? The type that got so's devotion to spare wherever they go? Look at the crops they're growing. I was gonna have your guts for garters. Come on, let's get out of here. We don't want to get mixed up in this. But don't you just have the urge to till those fields? Aren't you desperate to water those plants? You can tell these people are farmers at heart. They can't lay their eyes on such lovely soil without wanting to plow it. Gross. I can't abandon my faith, but I can't turn my back on such fantastic farm either. All right, we'll join you, but not a word to the children, all right? The furrow fieldian whatever farmers, they're joining. We have more farmers. You guys want to live up there? I'll make you a little hut up there. Not really much. We don't have enough room for everyone. Thank God I don't have to accommodate sleeping. Unless I really want to make them fully happy. Anyway, welcome. We're under attack. You don't get to run. You don't get to. This crop is ready. Troubling soul or cool, Splurt. It's clear your skills as a builder are greater than ever. Maybe. Yeah. I still feel the same. I've been watching your building work with keen eye. By building your buildings and planting your crops, you've made our hope and dreams a reality. And with the gratitude we give you, you ring the bell and become better builder, ready to make even more of our dreams come true. What a truly wonderful partnership. I can only hope to continue to lead the people of our fair farm and residents to a benevolent builder. I gotta be praised, the barn is just as I had imagined it. Splurt, I can't hide it any longer. Ever since I came to your farm, ever since I saw the wondrous things you've built, I've fallen in love with building. There's no point fighting it. I'll just have to say my goodbyes to the children of Hargon and become a builder like you. Great and powerful Hargon, I beg your forgiveness for the sins I'm to commit. Do not turn me into a dog. Well, Splurt, I hope this incident has proven instructive for you. If nothing else, you have learned the rooms can come in various sizes. I wouldn't be surprised if people petition you for rooms of specific sizes in the future. Anyway, as proof I no longer serve, I want you to have these. I denied you before, I shall not do it no longer. You holding out on me? You were holding out on some cabbage? And wheat? I'll kill you. Off with his head. Kill him. You never hold back a crop here, all right? Never. I would love to... You're in the way. Thank you. Do you like cabbages? I got you cabbages. Until I know how to make like some kind of cooking room, for now I'm just gonna leave these here. Wait. So much delicious wheat. It's harvesting time. I'll have to do some with this room up here. At some point, once I start knowing more buildings and shit. I definitely remember doing some dumb shit and changing things after a while. It's just once we start knowing some of the other stuff, that's when we can, I can start making preparations. I just don't remember anything coming up. Like, I know what might happen, but I just don't remember what I did or what I end up making a mistake with. All right, you. Everything's coming along lovely. Split it. We got our fields, we got our cabbages, we got our wheat. Something else we got too. Hunger pains. You know what yummy those cabbages are, but the rest ain't had a chance to eat them yet. Really neat is a farm on this farm is a chest full of food. Just fill a chest up with 30 cabbages and let us eat. You didn't need to say another word. I saw you putting those cabbages away for me. You know, chests are just useful for storing stuff. You can use them to share stuff with us, too. I recommend you fill them with loads of lovely food. Man, we've been forced to rely on our handouts to survive, but heck with that. We can grow our own food and stuff. These seeds you've planted won't last forever. Once you've harvested them enough times, they won't grow no more. So don't feel like you need to harvest everything just because you can. We can only eat so much, you know. I want to harvest everything all the time. Only take what you need. Never. Oh, nice to have lovely clean soil about. I'm happy to help. I never thought this day would come, to honest. Only if my old mom and pa could have lived this. I was just a whippersnapper. They gave me these treasures. They've been handed down for generations. Now, Spart, I want you to have them. Balls of worm food. Them worm food. Plop them down, and I'll turn the area around into green grass. Second you put them down, I'll cover everything around the grass. If you put them balls of worm food somewhere close by, we'll have the whole place looking green grassy in no time. Good. Can we make, like, over here look clean again? Like, this whole fucking thing looks disgusting. Like, if I told you to do it, like, right here, right? Could you make all of that look green? Or is that going to go down below? Okay, it's all down there. Okay. Oh, you really do make it look green. And now you got nice grass in there. Well, not quite, but good enough, I guess. Wonderful. Actually worked. Made a little village green. Yep, made a little green. Came to work out how you make the awaken a little greener. It looks like we found our answer. Wiggly, this green stuff on the ground, is this grass? Did you do all this? I certainly did. Back in the day before the spoil sports came, the old furrow fields covered in this stuff. We're full of flowers, too. You guys are incredible. Not only can you make the earth clean, but you can make green as well. You're going to play a key role in bringing this island back to life. I'm in the water right now. Eat all this green, push some farming mood. I feel like making some more fields. See what, Spur, if you ever need them, plant seeds and all that, stick a scarecrow and I'll be around. And I'm sure you'll learn a lot, that worm food, but I think you'll figure out how to make it. You'll figure out how to get some one day. Don't you worry. Yeah, rip it back up to check. Look green enough for you? Everyone just sleeping on floors. It's my bed now. Bitch. Don't harvest any of the cabbage if we don't need it. Really on board the farm stuff's there to go off. The only thing is the monster's getting thirsty for our fresh fruit and veg, and the only soldier in guard right now, so that's kind of a problem. Obviously, we can't just stop growing food, like, duh. I figured what we need is better weapons, and that's where you come in. Any ideas? If not, then practice makes perfect. Maybe if you and Malroth go out and rough up a bunch of monsters, it'll give you inspiration you need. Stone sword would be pretty lit. Make me one of those and give it to me. Of course, the sword isn't much without a swole soldier to swing it. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. The sword is sick. Anytime you invent a new weapon, you should wax them up and give them to everyone around. And everyone's like, oh no, the monsters are too tough. We'll be like, oh yeah, tough luck, monsters. Back in the day, I would have been hyped for all the things I could smash with this sword, but I don't really believe in the children and their master destruction anymore. Master of Destruction. Who's that supposed to be? Does he have a name? How am I supposed to know? High key, I bet the only person who knows is the almighty Hargan himself. Listen to me, almighty Hargan. I'm done with him. Let's start a Children of Splurt. Let's not, by the way. Let's not do that. Speaking of Hargan, what do you reckon he's, like, doing? You don't think he's going to come and smite us, do you? I don't know, but let's not be what you said we're going to be. Sounds pretty awful. Hello, Spurt. I've got ourselves a proper little farm now. Blimey brilliant. Builder would like you around. But more than anything, it's nice to have so much food. I could definitely get used to not being hungry all the time. Of course, there's something a bit demeaning about scarfing down old raw cabbage straight out of a chest. You need a way of eating a bit more. You think you could invent something like that? Make a room? Of course, we'll need a table and a simple stool. Pick whatever new culinary contraption you come up with on top. I know what I can do. A simple supper set. Can be used to store food and drinks, and then they can sit there and eat. Instead of sticking it in a chest. They want a little eating room? I can do that. They're never going to use my stairs, but because they'll just jump. They splurt. Everyone else on the farm seems to be getting really good at making stuff. I mean, just look at all these crops. I think I might be able to make stuff now, too. Let me have a go at that workbench. I think I got the hitting it with a hammer stage down to a T. Dog. All right, and then... Huh? What? Ugh. Can't do it. Well, this sucks. I just wanted to help, even just a little bit. Oh, whatever. You stick the bill, and I'll stick to beating up monsters. Well, I'm sorry you're struggling. Not much I can do about that. Oh man, a wash tub. You know, like, this could be the kitchen, are you saying? This little, like, area? Or this whole building? I'm not sure. I mean, I could use the small area and make, like, a kitchen food area. But I was thinking of rebuilding this little spot here. Not maybe the whole building, but at least, like, I don't know, small chunk of it, and then this can be something else when they tell me. Take it all apart. I'm just trying to get rid of the shit fucking blocks. Yeah, I remember they're gonna need bathrooms. gonna be really awkward. I guess we don't need to use it. We're not really using this plot of land, but thinking like at least not right now. We might change it. I'll put more stairs. We can always change where that plot of land can be used. Oh my, guys, it's not that great. Doesn't even have a damn door on it, guys. Calm down. What else? I wanted to get stairs. More stairs. Yeah, it's not even a door. It was like, oh my god, look at this. They said they wanted a they wanted me to stick like the fireplace in there or whatever. No, he's already happy with it. That's all he wanted. Well, actually, since I'm going to cook food in here, this works. If it lets me, just leave this in here. Until they tell me to make some kind of cooking, like, full-on thing. But if I'm going to cook food, I can just drop it off to them in there. Well, actually, I can't stick it in there. But I could put it in this chest. I can take their chest away and put it in there so that they can bring the food and do that. Sorry. Or take, whoopsie. Take all your food out and put it up in a chest up there. But first, assholes. I love when they get stuck on this. Like, we can't get over. We're not sure what to do. Don't you guys have wings? What? That looks terrible, but I have to put the food in here. Is that what makes you guys happy? Guys, it's right there. They all came in here just to feel sad that they're hungry. Guys. He's got the right... He knows. I don't even know if that's facing the right... There you go. I don't know if they'll eat whatever's in there when they sit at the table. I forget how this all works. I feel like I need another table for them to sit at. You guys probably wanted like a simple regular table in there. Might be better for you guys, but... Jesus, this is a nightmare in here. Now I'll get the thing. guys. Now you guys got cabbages. And then if I decide to cook the stuff, I can put that in there instead for you. But for now, it's probably just going to be the raw ingredients for the time being. There you go. Now you can be happy. You have somewhere to sit, I suppose. Oh, that doesn't reach. Damn it. They only take the one. Alright, well, if that's the case... Does it not pick up that one either? But he still sat there all sad, ready to eat, so I guess they only take the one. Well, then someone can just have a stool right there to sit and watch. Yeah, I guess when I put one on the other side, it doesn't work. I don't know if that's because you need to use the bigger table. Because it doesn't light up. So I guess one each we'll have to do. Unless it just doesn't show that it's lighting up and it still works. But they can sit there and just enjoy that, I suppose. How big is this one? How big is this table supposed to be? Like, what if I just did, like... this, like, let's, as a test, would you take 2? That lit up. But it lights up for just one, so yeah, they can't sit next to each other. Seems weird. Whoopsie. I don't know, I think this is just how I did it, though. For the time being, until, I don't know. Fucking, this just works for now. Doesn't have to be anything complex for the time being. Yeah, what do you think this is, RimWorld? I mean, RimWorld, I had either a big table where everyone could sit at, or it's, I give them a tiny, one-person thing, and you just stay happy with that. Perfect. Thanks, Sport. Now I can marvel at the wonder of nature without ever getting hungry. Still can't quite get my head around it. We tell you what we want, and the next thing you know, you invented something new and you're running off to build it. Worth knowing that things don't necessarily have to be in a room. You could put something like a bed or a chair outside and we still use it. It's not to say we don't just make us nice rooms. We can enjoy the creations indoors and the appeal of it surrounding us outside and all that. The other thing, remember, try putting things together to make sets. Like that little table, chair, and cutlery combo. Anyone in town who sees that will know exactly what it's for. If if that simple somerset you made actually has some food in it, after all, we'll use the bowl and we can eat it. I do like leaving benches randomly around town. I miss that, like, you know, 'cause that's what I hated in, I think, the first one, was that, like, you could lay decorations down, but they didn't really care or add to the decoration. It only counted if it was in a building. This one doesn't seem to do decoration leveling anymore. It's just all about them being happy. Because I like to, when we had, like, benches and things like that, we just leave it outside and be like, look at this nice thing. I know, Shadow. I can't tell I'm purposely avoiding it for a second. I'm just making sure everyone's missions were taken care of. Guy's sleeping on the roof. This is ready. Harvest wheat. Yay. All our hard work has finally paid off. 50 sheaves of golden wheat harvested and ready to use. Wheat has always been a symbol of prosperity here in Furrowfield. That's just so much food you can make with it. We never go hungry again. Especially now that you're here, Splurt. I expect your skills as a builder probably extend to making delicious dishes too. Oh, and look, the tree. I like the guy at the left looking over the gate. It's like, what's going on over there? Wow, the tree's looking stronger than ever. Haggling heel slime, Splurt. You've done it. You've completed every one of the pastor's tasks. Produced a bountiful harvest. The earth itself has been imbued with the power of growth. It is that has given strength to the tree. In turn, the great tree will extend her blessings to your farm, protecting the fruits of your labor with her holy power. So the tree gives strength to the farm, and the farm gives strength to the tree. They both help each other out. Indeed, very astute of you, child. But now you have outlived your usefulness. Your farming career ends here. What? I jest. Keep your beard on. Our work is not done yet. After all, there is still more we must do to see the tree attain her true form. There is? Well, I suppose it did seem a little bit too easy. If you wish to see it restored to her full strength, you'll have no choice but to work your fingers to the bone in her service. I shall explain what you need to do. We did it. Don't celebrate too soon. Something tells me we got company. I can smell when a fight's brewing, Splurt, and this whole place stinks of it. I don't know if it's the tree you've grown or that bell you keep ringing, but something's got the monsters in a seriously bad mood. We need to kit out anyone who can fight with the best weapons we can build, and that includes me. So are you ready to bash some baddies? I think the only person that can fight is our one soldier. I don't know if I can give the other people weapons. I haven't exactly tried. This is how I can test. Okay, I can give it to you. There you go, man. Let me go get some swords. I don't know if you'll use it, but at least you have it. But man, I've seen you go into a fight. reliable rancher gets a sword. Alright, I can make another one. Got a sword, you get a stick. Give the worm a stick. Let him swing it around in his mouth. Don't mind me, I'm just cooking some food. Bread. Delicious. Delicious bread. Use green. Now I sit and watch bread. There we go. Smell when it's brewing. Ready to bash them? Yes. Don't worry about the town getting damaged. We can always repair it once the fighting is finished. Just concentrate on teaching those rotters a lesson. Not a problem. Let's get out there and cause some carnage. Jesus, why did it have to flash? That was awful. Oh, I want to get out of it. I'm stuck in a swinging motion. I'll just take a nap. You guys got this. Why, I gave you guys swords. I'm a Super Saiyan Blue. You can't handle me. No, I want out. Hiya. Always go for the spellcasters. They're the assholes. Like I said, I think it was in Dragon Quest 1. And with the sword here, clearly Trunks. I think in the first one, if you ran into the enemy, you got hurt. And I remember doing that so much, and that's where most of my damage came from. For some reason, I can't adjust my volume without alt-tabbing. Like my headphone volume. I just don't want to yell with all the music because everyone's going to bed. Monsters are defeated. Fort Malroth's level increases. Malroth gets stronger and Splurt reaches level 4. Ah. Hey, Splurt, defeating all those monsters made me even stronger again. I can feel the power flowing through my veins. You don't seem quite so pumped up. I'm starting to get a bit worried about you. That settles it. I'll just have to think of a trick I can teach you that even a weakling can use. How about this? Start by charging all your power into your sword arm. Yeah, that's it. You're better at this than I expected. Now let it all out in one giant swing. Really go for it. Yeah, you did it. Not bad. Splurt even for you. Remember, just hold down Y to build up power. Then when it's charged, unleash it for a super spin attack. Like Shadow last night was like, you should react to my old content. I'm like, there's so many videos, unfortunately. I wouldn't know what to react to. And I hate everything about listening to myself. For Christ's sake, when I woke up and I heard myself mispronounce saloon door, and I was pissed. Everyone, is everyone all right? We just saw a skeleton do this. What's it to you? Those monsters were from the Children of Hargon. Called your friends over, did you? I knew it. We've done everything as we needed to grow the tree. You don't need us anymore. You want us all dead. I don't think that's the case. The pastor's been here with us the whole time. Even if he wanted to, he couldn't have passed the message to the monsters. He also said we still need to do more to keep it growing. If that's true, why would he want us dead? Doesn't make sense. Your name is Rosie, yes? Tell me, Rosie, why are you so desperate to see this farm rebuilt? Why? Well, it's just always been my dream, I suppose. I see. Everyone did great today. Let's leave any talk of tasks or missions until tomorrow. I think we've all had enough excitement for one day. I'm going to sleep with my head resting on a pillow of wheat under a warm blanket of cabbage leaves. I expect you to do the same, Splurt. I don't wanna. This tree thing, it's still got a ways to go, right? That said, it's come a long way already. When it first appeared, it was nothing more than a little sapling. Goes to show how powerful your building skills are. Then there's this Children of Hargon mob. What do you think their deal is, Splurt? You heard that Hargon has already been defeated by the Scions of Erdrick, and his forces were scattered to the winds? That's weird. They still seem to be in charge around here. There's something fishy going on this island. The thing that gets me most is everyone saying their builders bring destruction and despair. What's the story behind all that? You two, what do you gain in waking so early if only to proceed to waste the day with idle chatter? There is still more that needs to be done in order to see the tree return to its full strength. Come and hear what you must do. Never. Just wanted to ring it. Before we begin, Builder, tell me, what are your thoughts about young Rosie? Her cheery outlook and irrepressible optimism makes it all but impossible for me to maintain my dark and brooding demeanor. And so it is for her sake, as much as my own, that I ask you to tackle these next tasks. Come, gather around. First, allow me to offer my apologies for the recent attack. Know that I did not call for my allies to strike, however, the very fact that I am here may well have. Huh? Everyone look, the sky! Is this... Hey, isn't that one of those whatchamacallits? Oh no, it's on the roof. It's a spoil spore, and there's one over there and over there too. Where did the blimey spoil spores come from all of a sudden? What's going on with the sky? Has the weird wind got something to do with it? Alas, it seems the ill wind blows over Furlfield once more. It has been some time since the last it cursed these lands. This cursed storm is the source of the spoil spores. It was by this wind that so much of the soil has been ruined. Hang on a minute. Did you mean to say this stupid storm's going to muck up all of our hard work? But everything was going so well. We can't let those horrible spoil spores destroy our dreams. They breathe in air around them and convert them into vile vapor. When they explode, is the noxious gas which befouls the earth around them. And if we were to stop them from breathing the air, wouldn't they wither away without doing any damage? Perhaps. I know of no manner of stopping them, the ill wind itself. But with Splurt's help, we may be able to destroy its evil fruit. You have to try, Splurt. There are 5 spoil spores in the farm. Lock them in on every side to stop them from breathing. The one on the roof's gonna be a little tough. Do they explode if I get too close, or do they just explode if I hit him? Well, I heard you didn't want to breathe anymore. Oops. Did it work? Oh my goodness, it worked. It's completely gone. You're amazing. There's 4 of them left, though. We gotta destroy them all. Man. Why has one gotta be up here? Oh, this is fucking awkward. Just because I can. I always like having things over the door. Yay. All right, the next ones. Word. Can't breathe? Now, can you? It's like, no, I can breathe just fine. Okay, hold on. This out of the way. Yep. Man, am I glad to have the ability to pick up stuff. Is so amazing. But yippee. That's it. That's all of them. Thank you so much, Splurt. If only we could do something about the wind. Well, we got rid of them, so let's go tell the pastor. Yeah, it's probably don't need all of it. I just like covering them up. Probably don't even need the corners, given how it explodes this way. Still want to put like a fence or some kind of wall around the place. Not like a full-on wall, but I just want to like, you know, welcome to this place. And then all that, but because of the enemies attacking, at least keep it like a fence so I can jump over it if they, I'm fucking running in. Right with you, Pastor. Every last one of them have been eradicated, you say? If my understanding is correct, then. Look at the sky. It's Superman. The wind's gone. Yep. I was thinking I'm trying to do voice stuff. I'm not. Crumbling, crumbled, Splurt. You did it. Not a single square inch has been spoiled. Very good indeed, Splurt. Your skills as a builder are remarkable. Yeah, I'm an amateur. We, the children of Hargon, brought ruin to Furrowfield. We destroyed the tree that life may never flourish here again. We forbade humans from building and commanded them to join us in reducing those buildings that were still standing to rubble. To an incarnation of destruction like myself, incarnation of destruction, it seems the only logical course of action. But then I saw the fragile sapling, tree reborn, and the irrepressible force of life within it. When I saw this tree and the wonders you brought forth, young builder, I was forced to reconsider whether this was truly the right course. Yeah, remember you said you had a change of heart. I shall aid you, Splurt, in your quest to restore the tree to its former power. I have the necessary knowledge, but in return I wish to witness more of your building prowess. Can you believe this, Splurt? The building thing is pretty popular. Even the pastor is impressed. Hear me, builder. The old wind may blow again before this tree is fully grown. Should it do so, you must destroy it, or it'll undo our work. All right, so what about the other stuff you need us to do? Spilled beans. Very well. I shall tell you what needs to be done. Part 2. You gotta grow a lot of crops, like 5 different varieties, 250. But that's not all. These 5 full crops must cover a total of 250 squares of soil within the farm's boundaries. I remember this looking very weird because I was trying to squeeze some stuff, but that was because I kind of had already built buildings ahead of time before I got to this quest. I was making random buildings and rooms for people. So it was a little awkward. You may need to search the island thoroughly to find different types of seeds you will require. Plus, one of them involves being like kind of like underwater a little bit. Already got cabbage and wheat, so that means we'll need to find 3 more kinds of seeds. There's a great number of seeds hidden throughout the land. I suggest you work together to seek them out. What's the matter, Splurt? Is there something you want to say? What? You think it's time I officially joined your fellowship? Do you not know who I am? I could never join forces with a despicable builder. I wash my hands of this whole sorry affair right here and now. I jest. I would be glad to join you. If I am to become a member of your village, I should introduce myself properly. My name is Al, and I am the pastor of this island. You may call me Pastor Al. Or how about altruistic Al? No, I think we'll just stick to Pastor. Pastor Al has joined. Yay. Yippee, Pastor Al's officially a villager. I'm so happy. He's like, I got so fat. Right, well, the Furrowfield used to hold a great big festival when they harvest their crops. I think we should do the same when we finish growing the tree. A harvest festival? I've got no idea what one of those is, but it sounds fun. Before we can start thinking about that, we'll have to find all different seeds we need. Let's get cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. Water isn't fattening. Unless you're a Namekian. So, Splurt, any idea where you're going to find some more seeds aside from the wheat and cabbages we already have? We need to find 3 more kinds. If only we had a retriever. You know, this dog that's in my crotch. Woof. What? How long has she been there? Woof, woof, woof. Is there something over there? I bet she's going to lead us to seeds we need. Can't be a coincidence that she arrived exactly when we needed her. Answer would be fine, but what do you say? Should we take a look? But is it wet? I hate everything what's happening right now. The chat. I hate these questions. Right, now we get to do part 2. They're going to want us to follow Dogi and do all that stuff. Oh, I'm going to have to make more of the scarecrow things or make more plots of land that fit to be 250 or whatever the fuck. Oh, it's going to be crazy. And it's got to be of 3 more seeds types. Because I remember that one was like pure water and it's got to be like kind of like weirdly in the ground. I made it look horrible, I think. Kind of wish I don't think I have the switch data, the save data, or I'd pull it up. I probably could find the video. I wish I should have put the Dragon Quest II VODs in the streamathon VOD. So you guys could at least seen what I did in the past and tell me either how similar or completely different I am, but it's fine. I didn't put it in there because I was like, it's not completed, and I didn't really want to spoil myself. I wanted to, like, kind of go back into this new. I just remember it looked really weird, and I put it all in a building, and it looked uncomfortable. I don't remember. I just remember I was, like, constantly, like, in a fucked up area of water, and it just looked awful. Because I didn't quite grasp what I was doing.